mindset of the two forces. One has come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. The other has come to give us life stacked on top of life, so you cannot lose life as long as you have life, that more abundantly. The feelings that are expressed in our text show that both forces hold interest in us. Would you say that again? Both forces hold interest in us. Sir, I don't mean any harm, but would you say that just one more time? Both forces hold interest in us. Sitting in an atmosphere as the one we're in now, it is likely the average person would say, I would rather support the one that offers life. But after the benediction, we got to deal with us. And sometimes the us in us don't support what's best for us. Would you say that again? Sometimes the us that's in us do not support the best interest for us. Sometimes the us in us see something we feel we must have, cannot do without, and would rather die and go to hell to get it. Take your time, John. To look at the two offers, it seemed like an easy decision to make. I'd be crazy to follow somebody that want to steal, kill, and destroy me when I could follow somebody that want to give me life. That sounds so easy. And it does make sense. But in my presence right here, there are any number of you could stand up and testify some of the decisions I made didn't make chicken sense, let alone human sense. And I am where I am because of what I did to get where I am. And if I keep making the same blunders, and I like that word blunder, it's a stupid, foolish mistake. That's what a blunder is. You would think a person getting bit on his left hip by a dog on a chain would reach the conclusion that that chain is not as long as I can get from him and is much shorter than I seem to act as if it is. Why would I let that same dog on a chain bite me in the same spot? Unless I like getting bit. Please remember, let me go back to my subject. Life's most important decision. No argument, I think, in that. 2 down, 2 has already voted. 1 has voted, I want to steal, kill, and destroy them. The other one voted, I want them to have life. They both have manifested their feelings in an open manner. When you look at what Jesus did on the cross, that is his way of saying, no matter what condition you are in, I want you to come out of it. No matter how hopeless things may have appeared, I want you to have a brighter day. I've come that you might have life, and that you might have it more abundantly. I better hasten on, because I see some of you already got your mind set. I'll only be here so long, and I'm dismissing my mind. May I say I'm talking to myself now, if I end up in hell, I cannot blame Jesus. I'd have to blame myself. Everything necessary to keep me out of hell has already been accomplished by Jesus, and all he needs me to do is appreciate it enough to turn to him and say, Lord, I don't believe you brought me this far to leave me. I don't believe you hung on the cross for me to end up in a lake called hell. I believe you want to give me life. I believe you want to bring about a change in me. Hallelujah. Woo! Y'all excuse me. Woo! Lord, I thank you for your interest in me. I thank you for your devotion towards me. I thank you for what you see in me that I cannot see in myself. I thank you for giving me a spirit called soul, and that soul means so much to you that you are willing to give your life that my soul can be redeemed. I wonder, is there anybody here right now can look around at where you are and think about where you were and where you could have been, but then came Jesus with open arms to say, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Lord have mercy. Y'all excuse me, but when I look at where I am, I know I didn't accidentally get to where I am. It cost Jesus something to get me out of what sin had put me in. It cost Jesus something to turn me around and get my feet on holy ground. I didn't do it by myself. I didn't get lucky, but I heard Jesus when he said, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Rest for your soul. Rest for your mind. And when you look at it from the standpoint that the thief is a thief because of his nature, and he wants us to suffer the same consequences that he has to suffer. He came from heaven, but he cannot go back, and he'll do anything to stop us from making it to that city. He'll lie to you, he'll cheat you, he'll blind you, he'll deceive you, he'll woo you and cause you to feel you're going to have to get ready. But I stopped by to tell you, we don't know how much time we have. Now is the time to get your house in order. Now is the time to tell the Lord, if anybody want to go to heaven, I do. Life's most important decision. 2 down and 1 to go. Here's the happy part. The Lord cannot take me to heaven without my consent.